I got the chair that doesn't move on this carpet. I need to get one of those carpet chair mover things. I forgot what they're called. I need to get one of those so I can move around a little bit better without struggling to get the chair going. That would be fantastic if I could get that working. Anyway, welcome. It's Saturday night. We're doing free tarot readings. As always, we do this every night. I got my water with the green screen. Shock Mystify, hello. It's good to see you. Jocelyn, good to see you. Libra Cusp, good to see you. Sarah, how you doing? Melba and Barbara, Tanya. CM, all that good stuff. Chuck Mystify asked if it's my 10-year anniversary today. No, it was on January 4th or 24th. January 4th, 24th. I don't know. One of those days. I've been around for over 10 years now. That's kind of frightening. I've been in YouTube a long time. So I started YouTube because I wanted to do some free tarot readings. And now we're back here doing free tarot readings still. That's a long time. That is quite a long time. Bethany, hello, how's it going? Yesenia, hello. Jennifer, hey, how's it going? Jennifer asked, I would love a reading. What do you feel like reading for me? I don't know. What's your question? I think I work good with questions. I think I'm a good question person. I think some people are great with like, I'm just going to throw down some cards and hope for the best and all that good stuff. But I'm more good with specific questions. I think I'm good with that. Anyway, how many times did I say good in that sentence? Like 10,000? Jennifer, Brandy, hello. How's it going? Emily, hello. How are you? Could I get a reading to see what major changes I will encounter in 2020? What is my future like with my boyfriend in 2020? I don't know. What's coming for me in love? Ola from Brandy. Can you read for me? Want to know if my neck will require surgery or not? All right. Let's find out. When is love coming in? Love's coming in now because we're going to start the readings. That's when love's coming in. Larry, can you read for me? Want to know if my neck will require surgery or just medication? Let's do Larry. Larry is a big supporter of the channel. Larry has been around a while. Larry joins us a lot. Thank you, Larry, for joining tonight. Let's see. Will my neck require surgery or just meds? Let's find out. Hopefully just meds. Neck surgery. That does not sound pleasant at all. I mean, you know, surgery never sounds pleasant, but neck surgery? No, it doesn't sound good at all. The Hermetic Tarot would actually be great for this. Emily Finch wants to know, do you have a favorite tarot card? Oh, I don't know. Do I? I'm thinking. No, not really. I just like tarot cards. I think tarot cards are fun and interesting. And I like how the different artists will render tarot cards based upon their interpretation or their artist's view of how the card goes. So Larry, I appreciate you being here, man. Larry's a cool supporter of the channel, been around a while. All right, comments on my videos and all that good stuff. So yeah, a lot of fun there. All right, let's find out about surgery. Do we see any surgery? Do we see any cutting? I do have the Two of Swords. I do have the Fool and do have the World or the Universe sort of laid out here. Let's see, Two of Swords sort of indicates cutting. Two of Pentacles could indicate the money involved, could indicate the choices about that. The Three of Pentacles indicates the work that is going to be involved. I think you're going to require surgery just based upon this. Again, entertainment purposes only. Never make a medical decision based upon some random fat dude on YouTube reading cards, even though he's been around for a long time. So Universe, I think that it's going to actually get better. I think you're going to have the option for surgery. Do you want to sort of jump into surgery? Had neck surgery last year, may need follow-up for the surgery. I'm going to say follow-up. It definitely looks like follow-up. I say that because of the Three of Pentacles is that new adventure of work. And almost like they're offering you this work and they're offering you a chance to get into this and to jump into a different type of surgery and sort of follow-up surgery, as you call it. And the Fool indicates an adventure or a venture into that realm. So it could be a lot of different things sort of hanging out with that. Universe points to, I think it's actually going to get better. and I think that things are going to improve somewhat. But again, we're looking at the Fool for a new adventure or something new. Then we're followed by the 3, which is the realization of that adventure or sort of jumping into something work involved. And I think you're going to have some surgeons or some people that are going to offer to do the work or to look into the work, et cetera, et cetera. The 3 sort of points to that birth or that opportunity for something. The 2 of Pentacles definitely indicates a choice. You're going to have a choice for the surgery. Is this something that you want to do? Is this something that you want to avoid? Sid, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Is this something you want to do, something you want to avoid? The 2 of Pentacles right behind the 3 of Pentacles points to this is going to be your choice. You could have the surgery improve things, or the surgery may not be needed, but you definitely have surgery on the table and you're in a discussion with the doctor about that surgery because 3 into the 2. 2 of Swords indicates the actual cutting, the actual surgery that's involved, 1 sword for each hand, and do see a possibility of follow-up surgery. Again, but the 2 of Pentacles points to the choices. Is this something that you really want to do? Is this something that you want to embark onto? I mean, again, that's going to be your choice as far as that's concerned. But I do see follow-up surgery. I mean, as far as surgery is concerned, the swords to show the cutting, 3 show the interest of the doctor doing that. But again, the 2 of Pentacles shows that it's your choice. You don't have to dive into it. You don't have to make that choice. Wolfie Destiny, hello, you're new. Please hit like and subscribe if you have not. I appreciate it. We have 700 videos to choose from. We have tarot lessons. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tarot readings. We have Numerology lessons. We have Thoth lessons. We have numerology lessons. We have everything on here. Quite a bit. I've been around for 10 plus years now. So if you're looking for something, there's a ton of content. Anyway, that's the big question. Indeed. Never. Hello, how's it going? Will my ex-boyfriend Armand contact me this month, or is he gone for good? Let's find out what we're doing with the ex. Let's do NR10. Will the ex-boyfriend contact me or gone for good? Let's find out about that. By the way, in case you're wondering about a list, there is no list. Donations take priority. Donations get done first. Then I pick at random. Why do I pick at random? Because I don't want 100,000 relationship readings in a row. I don't think that people actually want to see that. I like variety. Like we have the surgery for Larry. Now we're going into a relationship. Maybe then we'll dive into a work reading, maybe a 2020 general reading. You know what I'm saying? I like that variety. So I think it's fun to have variety. All right, so let's go to, the question is, ex-boyfriend gone for good or coming back? I think for this particular question would be good for the Slow Tarot. Slow Tarot is an absolutely worst possible graphic I could pick for that, but there was a myriad of absolutely nothing online for the Slow Tarot graphic. I could drag out the box, I guess. So if you're looking for a little better representation of this, there you go. There we go. That's much better. That is the Slow Tarot. I read fast with the Slow Tarot. If the Slow Tarot goes fast, what is that called? Will I pass probation at work? Chuck, that's right. You had a new work, I believe. Yeah. Assel, welcome. I remember you from Kitty Stream from a few minutes ago. How is it going? I need a new job. Current employer let me go. That's not good. CM, can I get a reading on what's next month for me? Chiriona, I feel like I'm old in college. Let's see. All right, so we need to find out about the boyfriend. Throw down some cards. Figure out with the Slow Tarot what is going on with the boyfriend. Boyfriend is, will they contact me or are they gone for good? We pull one more for entertainment value of the night. I think they're contacting you again. I don't think they're gone for good, but I think they're gone for a while. I definitely don't think they're gone for good. Even with the thin cards, yeah, these are mighty, mighty thin cards. That's a lot of movement for the card. But yeah, they are probably 310 GSM, 300 GSM with linen. Linen is the absolute worst. Just from being a card magician, I'm telling you, linen is designed for cards that shuffle. So if you want nice shuffling action like that, then that is going to be good for linen. Tarot cards, not so much, in my opinion, my humble opinion there. Okay, so they're gone for a while. They're not gone for good. Chariot indicates they are gone. I mean, they're gone. They're not coming back immediately. As far as contacting you, the King of Coins moving into the Ace of Wands, I do think they're going to make some effort to contact you or make that initiation out to contact you. They need to be gone for a while. They need a bit of recovery space. They need a bit of other action going on or other projects going on. You know, I really don't see that they're contacting you anytime soon. Again, the Chariot, they're definitely gone. The King of Coins, that recovery, sort of being in their own space and having their own life and having different things sort of roundabout, pretty much, as far as the King of Coins is concerned. But now we're moving into the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is that initial action or that birth of action or that power of that action that sort of comes out. And I do think they're going to take some action to contact you. I think they're going to make some hints about contacting you and you know, trying to get in a little bit more subtly than just, you know, pick up the phone and just call in or whatever like that. I think it's going to be maybe on social media or be some sort of a hint, basically, that they may be interested in talking to you again, as far as that's concerned. The Two of Wands, I think that it's going to be a bit of planning involved. I think if you just contact each other and you go back to the old ways, you could have some issues as far as the old ways are concerned. Obviously, something caused this person to be your ex, and you need to figure out what that something is and figure out how to resolve that and how to move forward with that and sort of get into the recovery process as far as that's concerned and reinitiate that relationship or renew some of the big things in your relationship that you had before. It's some of the better times, not some of the worst times, not some of the times where you actually had all that conflict, et cetera, et cetera. Knight of Wands, again, indicates that they're sort of coming back as a different person. I don't think it's the same relationship that you had before. I think you're sort of moving into another space or a different type of interaction with this person. And I think that the interaction could be a bit different. I mean, the person has gone through different experiences. They have a different opinion about things. They have still some sore spots from what happened before. So you're going to have to sort of gingerly come back into that relationship and just take it easy. Don't try to just full on get back into the relationship. Don't try to just force everything to be how you want it to be. I think you're going to have to do some negotiation as far as how it's going to go, because I don't think it's going to go the same as what you're thinking it's going to go. Anyway, that is for NR10. Thank you for your question. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We're just chilling out here tonight, doing some free tarot readings and finding out what is going on. Speaking of what is going on, what is happening with this stuff on my screen? We have quite a few things on the screen there going on. All right, let's see. Live update. Let's edit, and let's go. Free live tarot reading. There we go. All right, it's a better title. It's a better title. All right, what is next? What is next? Chiriona and then Bethany Killian. All that matters is you do graduate. That's very true. All I talk about college does a little wrench next to your name mean. It means that Sid is a moderator because Sid is here all the time. What are A's true intentions towards me? What is next in love for me? Let's find out. Supposedly it means I have some power. Yeah, Sid, abuse your power immediately. That's what power's for. Gracia, what would like to know is my dad is going to solve his legal trouble soon. So let's try that. That's different. That is different. GL, will my dad solve legal problems? All right, we'll solve legal problems. Well, of course they'll solve it, but I should have put soon in there. What is a good legal deck to use? I'm thinking, because Sid was waiting for this. Sid has been waiting for this. Sid came into the channel. First thing out of Sid's mouth was, when are we going to use This Might Hurt Tarot? Because I want to see it. I want to see it immediately, he said. Did you read that in the cards, Sid? Did I read what in the cards? That you're a moderator or abuse your power immediately? Or the This Might Hurt Tarot. I don't know. I pick decks at random. I pick everything at random. I'm sort of random. So here, about my personality, I'm extraordinarily lazy. If there's any way I can put off something, I'm going to put it off. If there's any way at all. And let's see. I'm extraordinarily lazy. And unless I'm excited about a project, the chances of me doing it are absolutely no. I sat around and watched TV the whole day. The whole day. I've sat and I've watched TV the entire day. I've done nothing of value whatsoever except for these 2 readings and whatever I did earlier. Anyway, so I replied to some stuff on Kickstarter. That was about it. That's my whole day. Abuse powers. You can't type. Hey, I agree. I just misspelled legal. How bad is that? Does that make me in legal problems if I misspell legal? Dora, is the guy I like a soul connection? What is a soul connection? You have a soul mate, and you have a life mate, and now you have a, I don't know, what's the new term for soulmate? What is it? And now we have soul connection. I'm kind of confused. Are all these the same? Are they all the same? That's what I want to know, because that's kind of curious at this point. Okay, let's look at the legal problem. The Sun looks good. 5 of Wands, we do have a bit of the thing. 10 of Wands, we have a delay. 10 of Wands pretty much points to a delay when we're talking about legal issues. By the way, I'm going to make some videos about how to read every question in the tarot. So if you have a legal question, I'm going to show you exactly what cards are good and what cards are bad and what cards mean what, in my opinion. If you have love, what are good, if you want to see when people are getting pregnant, if you want to find out what sex the baby will be, etc., etc., I'll show you how to do everything. I think it'd be kind of fun to start that series, sort of how to do everything in tarot. Basically, as a delay, there's a pretty hefty delay as far as that's concerned about the legal problem. So if they're going to solve the legal problems soon, Divine Soul Spirit wants to know, do we have to donate? You don't have to. There's no list. Donations do take priority. So if one pops up, it goes to the front of the list. But I pick at random. So yeah, it's free. I've been done 4 free readings so far. So yeah, this morning I did 7 free readings. So yeah, I have a history of free readings. If you look on my channel, I actually have over 200 free readings that you can choose from if you want to see my style or all of that stuff. So, you know, this is how it goes. All right. Anyway, legal problems. The Sun. I think things are going to get better legally. I think we're going to have some legal, I don't know, what do you call it? Some legal, you know, it's a rough Saturday night when I can't talk. We're going to have some legal relief coming, legal relief. I do think things are going to get heated up, though. I do think things are going to get heated up soon as we have the 5 of Wands, but we have some legal relief. I think things are going to start going your dad's way. I think the legal problems are not going to be fully fixed, but anything legal, you have that seesaw of, you know, it goes this way and then it goes that way and then it sort of bounces back and forth. And the Sun indicates it's going to sort of bounce towards your dad's side or in a better place for your dad as far as the legal things are concerned. I do think afterwards it will start heating up. I think there are some more things that need to be figured out. I think there's some more facts that are going to be revealed. And a lot of different things are going to sort of be laid on the table of the legalities or complications set in with the 5 of Wands. Now, I do think some of those are going to be thrown out, basically. I think some of this is just for show. Not everything in court is hard legal evidence. Not everything in court is real. A lot of it is for show. A lot of it is fake. A lot of it is just, you know, just to make the other party nervous or something like that. And you're going to sort of hit some of that with the Knight of Swords. I believe there's some ramifications coming from that as well from the other legal team. I do think that they're going to pay basically for bringing up some things or making up some things that are not exactly true, and it's going to be sort of thrown out. And I don't think the judge is going to be too happy with that at all. but I do see, more more legal stuff coming. There's more coming. I don't think it's going to be resolved anytime soon. The Ten of Wands, there's that burden that we sort of pick up after the Two of Cups of, yeah, there's some more to go. Will it be resolved in his favor? I don't think any legality, or thing as far as legal is concerned, court case, etc., is really resolved fully in your favor. You end up having costs that you incur. You end up having the stress that you incurred throughout the thing. So even if you win a little bit, or even if you're out of the woods, in some respects, there's still a cost that had to be paid for that just because it was a legal issue. And I think that sort of burden hits us with the Ten of Wands and a lot of different factors as far as that's concerned. But I do think it's going to get better. Then it's going to get a bit more challenging. Then it's going to get better again, which is the nature of any legal case. That's the nature of any legal case. I mean, that's just what happens with that. Brandy, what direction I need to go to fulfill my path of soul mission? Chalk, is my crush going to make a move at all? Thinking of giving up here. Well, let's see. How Carlo, the Sagittarius, feels about me after last night. I'm Scorpio. He's my boyfriend. What happened last night? If he's your boyfriend, I assume that he'd be feeling pretty good about you. Did something bad happen last night? Can you do rider wait sometime on these cards? I have no idea what you mean. Sid Foley, current job has been canceled. Will I find a new job? Oh, Sid, you mentioned that earlier. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. All right, let's find out about your job. Sid, current job is gone. New one? New one? Will I find a new job? Let's find out. What would be a good new job? Thank you for Sid. Appreciate it, by the way. What would be a good new job deck? I'm thinking the Golden Wheel Tarot. Is it awesome? He had a huge conversation. Oh, how Carlo Sagittarius feels about me. Oh, we had a serious conversation with the boyfriend. Oh, okay. Before finances become a problem. Yeah, that's huge. Finances, yeah. When bills don't stop coming, bills do not ever stop coming. That's for sure. And yeah, if you don't have anything to pay them with, it's going to be kind of an issue there. So we'll pop down a few cards and find out what's going on with that. With the golden wheel, that very bright yellow. Very, very bright yellow. And make that hind go away. There we go. All right. What do we got for Sid in the new job? Hopefully we have a 3 of coins. That would be fantastic for that. Ace of Cups. I do think you have some opportunities. I do think some people are sort of looking at that. So Sid, do you have feelers out now? Are you hitting up are you hitting up some of your contacts from previous jobs or contacts from this job? What I'm seeing is that this particular company, you're not quite over with that. The new job is gone, or the current job is gone. I see you maybe returning in some aspect to not maybe that job, but possibly that company, or possibly a subsidiary of that company, or something to that effect, or something nearby, basically. Let's see. I had, but I wasn't pushing before. Okay. I do see that they just found out on Friday. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sid. So, I do see maybe a return to that company or somewhere nearby or some subsidiary of that company. The reason I say that is because we have the easy for me to say. We have the 6 of Swords migrating into the Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups migrating into the Ace of Cups. I think there's a possibility of a return. It's almost like that you're getting some messages, or you have some messages from the previous company, and may not want to bring you back in respects to that particular position, but since they know you, they may have something else for you. You may want to get back maybe on the company's website and see if they have other positions that may be of interest to you, or if they have some people that you have talked to before, or some people in HR, or people that you know from that company that you could sort of that you could sort of lean on and come to a negotiation with. But the Six of Cups sort of points to that a bit of that giving, right? A bit of that giving and sharing, something around there or something nearby, maybe like you're talking about. Let's see, nearby company. Okay, yeah. So I would hit those up and try that. And again, you can use your references. You can use your networking that you did at the current company to sort of get into that. The Eight of Swords sort of means that you're going to have some challenges getting into some of the positions. I think that quantity could be a good thing for you here. Quantity, the Eight of Swords, is sort of that, looking off the cliff with the swords, a bit of that looking into this vast sea of things that are, going maybe not so well. As far as that's concerned. So hitting up the other company, hitting up companies quickly is going to be a benefit for you to not get into that situation to where you're stuck, to not run into that situation to where you get demotivated, or now you're concerned, now you're worried, and now you go into these desperate, now you go into these interviews a bit desperate, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go to interview, you have like two types of people. You have one that is pretty comfortable being there. They want to focus on their skills and things like that. And then you have somebody who's in a panic because they really don't have their job, or they're in a panic because they're running into hard money situations, and you don't want to get to that point. So the earlier you can sort of peek out, the earlier you can sort of get there, the better. Hit the company up that's nearby, as well as get on the original company site, see if there's anything there. They did know you. I mean, they know you, they know who you are, and you probably got good reviews and et cetera, et cetera. So you still have an opportunity to get in there, maybe in another capacity, which is pointed to again by the Ace of Cups. But I do think you have job opportunities. It's just a matter of getting out there soon, and getting out there and getting it quickly. So getting it done, to stay out of the panic mode. Panic mode is never good. It is never good. By the way, there is no list. Donations take priority, as per right there. And then I pick at random. So Sid was a donation. Now I pick at random. That's what I do. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We got 700 videos. Brianna, welcome. There's plenty of time. I just started. What is your question, Brianna? Let me know. All right. Try not to get desperate. That's what I don't want to get. Yeah, that is the thing. I don't know. So, asshole. Get off my butt and get it done. Exactly. Get off the butt and get it done. Jamie wants to know I'm in the right job to progress and become successful in the future. Oh, Valentina's back. How Carlos Sagittarius after last night. We had a really personal moment. Oh, okay. Judith, hello. How's it going? And Valentina. I said it wrong twice. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Valentina, hello. Extra Erica, what is your energy like? Your energy is good. I like it. Divine Soul Spirit, welcome. Nikki, welcome as well. Let's see. What am I looking at? Soul. That's a great name. How's it going? Is new love coming towards me? Angel Wings wants to know. I called you Valencia. I don't know. Is that from a video game? Not really sure. Next Friday is my day. There you go. What can I do to repair my relationship with my cousin? What did you do to your cousin? Butterfly, how can I get motivated about life when I feel sad and depressed? That's a good question. All right. Brianna, let me know what your question is. I'll throw it out there and I'll get it done. Is new love coming towards me? General reading would be nice. What was the one I wanted to answer? I didn't want to answer that one. Let's see. Off the button, get it done. I talked about that. There's a list. I talked about that. Okay, so Jamie wants to know, am I in the right job? That's the one I wanted to do. I know I said I don't do 2 job questions in a row, and then I do 2 job questions in a row. Am I in the fight job? Yes, you're in the fight job. Am I in the right job? All right, let's find out about that. Well, we have a priority. Brianna, February forecast, job specific. Have a specific job interview on Monday, so we'll see. So, Brianna, which one was the interview that we talked about last night? Let's see. What is this? Feb forecast. All right, we'll do Feb forecast. Thought about that. What is a good Feb forecast deck? I'm thinking the Dark Mansion. I'm thinking the Dark Mansion would be good. We don't want to use Thoth. I had a bad experience with Thoth last night. Just gave a terrible reading. Yes, the Dark Mansion right here. By the way, thank you, Brianna. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. We need to get together for the astrology thing. Let me message you tonight. Like I said, I'm so lazy. I have so many things I need to do. I have about 20 videos I want to make. So, you know, Amy, welcome. Amy wants to know what are Dennis's true intentions towards me. Let's see. Door could be open. Your performance was good. That's right. I mean, layoffs are a money thing for the most part. I mean, most times there's not a direct hit because you did poorly. Layoffs are just a money thing. So even if everyone did great, you still have to lay somebody off. Even if everyone did mediocre, you still have to lay someone off. Even if so there's that. You have to cut. And that's how money goes. That is how the money goes, and that's how the money flows, I guess. All right. I wanted to leave anyway. I'd rather do it on my own terms. There you go. So, Sid, I think we got some good progress there. I think you can make some good. I think you're gonna find a good job, man. All right. So February forecast, not necessarily job related, but we're hitting job related. So Brianna, let's see. Sounds good. You're lazy. Yeah, I'm lazy. The interview for last night was an executive assistant job. I told them that I got a job and I was no longer interested. Okay. Now you have an interview Monday. It sounds like you have a lot of interviews. That's good. So we're looking at job. I know you said general, but we're sort of hitting the job realm here with these cards. So let's sort of discuss what we have. So the first thing that is interesting is the 7 of Pentacles. I think you're in for a really, really good interview, ending out with the 10 of Pentacles. I think that you're in for a good interview. It could be the one Monday, or definitely occurring this month. But it's interesting that we have 3 Pentacles here, right? 3 Pentacles. So the Emperor into the King of Wands. I think that there are some people that are trying to get you in, and I'm assuming you spammed your resume everywhere, and that's why you're getting all these interviews. But the fact that you're getting interviews is very encouraging. But I do see that you're in a room, an interview room with two different people. One of which is the business person. This is going to be sort of the Capricorn type guy. He's very serious, very, a bit older, very serious person. He looks older than he actually is. I guess the job has sort of aged him a bit. But he's the serious one. He's the one that is going to sort of be watching you as you say things and trying to figure out if you're going to be a good fit. And the main one interviewing you is going to be the King of Wands. I think that he is going to be somebody who is less serious and more, I need to walk down the line of questions to ask you. So the King of Wands is going to be that one. And I strongly believe that he has something red on. I mean, you definitely have that King of Wands, that fiery element, that red thing going on in the card. I do think that the main interview person, or the person that's going to ask you the most questions, is going to be wearing something red. And they're going to sort of be, again, not too serious. They just want to walk the line of questions. Let me ask Brianna this question, and then this question, and then that question. And meanwhile, the other guy is back there sort of watching and seeing how things progress and finding out if you're going to be a good fit. The main person that is going to be the hiring person is going to be the Emperor. So make sure you say hello, and make sure, even though they're not going to be talking much and more being an observer, this person is going to be the person that actually does hire you. I think this is the person that makes a decision, the Emperor. And by the way, the Emperor is such a great card. It is an Aries card. He's going to be the one that does the decision making, right? All right, so let's move into the Pentacles here. Catherine Holm, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Looking to improve income in the next few months. Let's find out here in a few. All right, so the 2 of Pentacles, I think they have 2 different positions. I think we're looking at changes. We're looking at not only changes in how the interview goes or changes in the job prospect, I think that they have different types of things that they want you to do or different types of positions. And they're trying to figure out which one you sort of fit into. Seven of Pentacles, I do think it's a good job. I think it's a job where you can earn some pretty decent money. They're obviously going to try to figure out where you belong as far as when you first get in there, but I think it looks very promising. And the Seven of Pentacles sort of planting that and then harvesting and then manifesting what you have harvest type thing and collecting it out of the trees. I think it's a little bit more money. I think it's going to be pretty good money, even if it starts out low. Now, why do I say that? Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles. Let's get it out of the chat and move it over here. When this hits in a work reading, by the way, people that are learning tarot, my opinion, of course, just my opinion, my channel, my opinion. I've been around a while. Seven of Pentacles, you planted the pentacles and now they have grown in the tree. And now the tree is sprouting pentacles. Pretty standard Rider-Waite, right? Pretty standard Rider-Waite Smith. So the Seven of Pentacles, when we're talking about a job, I think that this means that you may not be making a ton of money up front. Does that make sense? Because you planted the seeds or you started the job. The money comes from the origination of that planting or the origination of that job. However, I don't think it's all up front. I think the Ten of Pentacles would be more of an all up front or getting a good amount of money at first. But we're moving into the Seven of Pentacles, which means it's a slow roll. It could be a bit of a slow roll from the 7 into the 10. But again, the 10 points, I think that you'll be happy, and I think that that's a good prospect. So let me know how the interview goes Monday. I think that that would be very interesting. It looks very promising. Tammy, hello. Tammy loves that deck. I love it too. John and Trixie wants to know, what is that deck? That is the Dark Mansion Tarot. Dark Mansion Tarot. Right, get us some water, and we'll move on to the next question. What is the next question? What's in the box? What's in the box? Sid, okay. Did Brianna, Catherine. How is the income coming along? All right. CH, income reading. Yay, I'm so excited. Thank you. Good. Well, I'm glad I have good news after that absolutely horrible reading from last night, which went from the Thoth. Negotiating my salary. I want to ask you a certain amount. Maybe they'll meet me in the middle. There you go. Hey, that could be something too. Brianna, you're a genius. Brianna's a genius. Look at what she said. I can't put it on the screen. I'm so excited, she says. I plan on negotiating my salary to ask for certain amounts, so maybe they'll meet me in the middle. That is excellent. That could be another sort of interpretation of that planting of the seed and then letting it grow, negotiating and then letting that grow. That could be very interesting. Chuck Mystify, thank you so much for your donation. Chuck Mystify, should I move on? All right, let's find out about Catherine Home and money. What would be a good money deck? I'm thinking the Thoth. All right, let's see if the Thoth is nice today. It was not nice at all yesterday. It was absolutely mean yesterday. You're mean. All right, it needs to be nice today. We're going to give it a good shuffle. By the way, I have a shuffling video coming up. By the way, I'm a professional card magician. So I'm going to show you how to optimally shuffle cards in a way that does a good randomness, that has a nice randomness to it, instead of just a standard riffle shuffle. So you're kind of seeing it right now. So spoiler alert, you just saw it. Okay, anyway. It was a great reading with a Thoth because it had tremendous insight. It would have been a mistake to go with that job. Yeah, that's true. That's true. John and Trixie, Thoth is our favorite deck. Big hugs, John and Trixie. I absolutely love the Thoth. I really do. Why are all these cards upside down? All right, let's look at money. I don't see. I don't really see a big fluctuation in money. You asked specifically for the next few months, right? Let's see. Looking at Catherine Home. The next few months, need no income improve in the next few months. I don't see a big fluctuation as far as income in the next few months. No, I don't see like a huge influx of income and thinking like that. Thinking possibly the Three of Pentacles, Larry. What is that? What's Larry asking? There's a lot of chat. Sorry, it's the Seven of Pentacles. A harvest. What is the planting? Yeah, well, the three is more of a show. The three is more of a show or a beginning or something like that. Anyway, I'll discuss that in the video as well. What is it? Goes with money. I don't see like a huge income surplus coming in the next few months. I see more of a stabilization of that, right? Sort of getting through some of the issues with money, getting a bit more settled. I do think there are other people involved that are sort of draining a bit of your money. The other people involved that are draining some of your money, I think that's going to be relieved a little bit, and try to sort of look for that as a bit of the relief, right? Even though the sun is reversed, we do have sort of this drama element, possibly the worst card in the deck, in my personal opinion. We have to do this drama element, I think, is going to be relieved. And some of this drama is going to be relieved, and some of the effects from that are going to be relieved. And I don't think it's going to be as tight, or money is going to be as bad as it was in the past. I don't see like a huge boon of money or a huge income fluctuation or something that you can look at as far as that's concerned. But I do see a bit of a relief. I do see the other people that are involved with the money drain, the other people that are involved with some of this is going to be a bit relieved, and it's going to help you in some respects. But again, I don't see a big fluctuation or anything to that effect. I wish I could tell you we're going to win the lottery or something, but I just don't. I don't see a big fluctuation as far as that goes. Okay, so that was Catherine Home. Power to the P. Should I trust Johnny and let my guard down? Should you trust Johnny? Let's find out. Let's see. Power. Let's say power. So I'm going to put PP. I'm just going to put PP, but then I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to put PP. Should I trust J and let my guard down? All right, let's see what J's all about. Let's see what Jay is all about. Mom Bear, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. So good to see you, Mom Bear. Right. Let's find out. What is a good trusting Jay deck? Larry, what do you think? What do you think, Larry? A good trusting Jay deck? I'm thinking I need something that all of y'all not going to guess. We're going to go pre-Raphaelite Tarot. Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. That is the worst picture I've ever taken of a tarot card deck. Look at that's the picture of my box. It's actually a picture of the box. And the lighting was terrible because I was in my closet. So I'm in my closet. Oh, it jumped out. I was in my closet trying to get pictures of these boxes so I could put it on here so I could show you what the cards are. Send my fiance every month. Oh, well, hopefully, that's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be a bit better. Know your fiance needs the money. Who is Larry? Larry Thompson. Larry is right there. Larry Thompson right there. Well, he went away. Well, he was right here. Larry Thompson. Never heard of that one. All right. Tried to learn with that deck. Yeah, Thoth is kind of confusing. You need to watch this guy called Tarot Oracle made a bunch of videos about a complete Thoth course where he goes and he actually says memorization cues. So you don't have to have hard memorization. You can look at the picture and there's memorization cues to where you can do that. So a bunch of stuff. You got to watch that Tarot Oracle videos. It's a bunch of fun. He's been around for 10 years, 10 plus years. Anyway, okay, let's find out about should I trust Jay. Looks like Jay is sort of headed that way. Jay is sort of headed that way. I think you're going to trust him anyway. I think you're going to let your guard down anyway. So you're asking me, should I let my guard down? What does that usually mean? It means, one, you have hesitation about that. So I'm thinking that you haven't let your guard down much, or letting your guard down is not an often occurrence. If it were, you wouldn't ask about that. So, I'm just asking as far as letting your guard down, is this something that you're hesitant to do? Is this something to where you come from previous hurtful situations and all that? Or what's going on with that? And again, I'm asking because of the question. As far as letting your guard down, I think you will. Yeah, I think you will let your guard down. We have this very, very relaxed, a bit too much, a very relaxed. It reminds me of, that is, the Monty Python movie where the guy is in that pose. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name because it's inappropriate for YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, if you've watched Monty Python movies, you know the pose and the particular movie I'm talking about. So, I think that you are going to let your guard down. I think it's okay to let your guard down. I don't think it's going to be a big deal to let your guard down. I think things are going to progress and things are going to be pretty stable. I mean, not perfectly stable, not 100% stable, but I think things are going to be more stable for you in the near future. I think a lot of the sort of the issues that you have come across with some of the previous relationships really don't apply to this particular one. Again, I don't think that this is going to be something that's, I'm trying to adjust something here. I don't think that this is going to be something that is detrimental to you. Does that make sense? It's not going to be detrimental. It's not going to be something where you're going to end up getting a lot of hurt out of it. And again, I see very positive cards and very positive outlook with that, especially with, sort of that feel of trying to get that balance between, what this person is and what they want and what you want. I don't think that occurs a lot for you. I think that you have a lot of trepidation when you sort of come into relationships because of how people have treated you in the past and how things have gone in the past. And I don't think a lot of that is going to occur here. Some of that is just a fear of things that have gone previously bad. As far as letting your guard down, I know that may not be something you do quite often, but I think it's okay to actually trust this person. I don't see any ill intents with this person. I don't see any negative things coming forth with this person. I don't think that they're using you. I mean, I just don't see a lot of the negativity that you would usually see possibly in the cards sort of coming out of this. The Rider-Waite-Smith has a ton of negative cards, as per Brianna's reading last night. There's just a ton of negative cards. I don't see any of them. I don't see any negative factors. I do think that the person looks like they're trustworthy and the person looks like, don't make any relationship decisions based upon some random dude on YouTube. But if you do, I think that the cards say very positive things and I think we're good. Anyway, Power of the P, good luck. Let us know how that goes. Let's see, the video forces you not to drop the ball. We have a lot of chat going on, and I'm not really sure what it's about. Let's see, Chuck Mystify. So Chuck wants to move on from the crush. Chuck, you've been chasing after this person a while. I remember reading for this before. Should I move on? Should Chuck move on or not? Chuck move on or not? So tell us, Chuck, what has been going on with this crush? Have you let them know? Have you let them know that you're kind of interested? I think the last reading I said to give a couple of subtle hints. Don't just go wild, but give a couple of subtle hints. If you have, let us know what happened. While I drink the water. Power of the P, I appreciate you sharing your awesomeness. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're interested, by the way, in cool cards, and waiting for me to find them, we have on Kickstarter right now for the next, 18 days. I don't think it's going to fund. I'm going to do some advertisement anyway. While I wait here for Chuck to reply. You like these graphics? You like dogs and cats and scenery? Well, luckily we have the Echoes of Nature right there. Echoes of Nature link. You can get 72 cards for only $39. $39. I think that's a pretty good deal. Anyway, it's on Kickstarter. If you're interested. Okay. Joel at Norm, chat a lot online. Okay, so Chuck wants to move on. What is a good deck for moving on? You're already talking to the person. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking Anna K. I'm thinking, who guessed right? Oh, no. No, I don't want to do Anna K. I want to do something else. I want to find the box. I want to do the Revival Art Tarot. This is such a fun tarot deck. I love it. Seems interested in other girls too. All guys are interested in other girls. I'm just saying. Being a guy. All right. Revival Art Tarot. In case you wonder what that is. I don't have a graphic for this. I need to shuffle this. This thing is the size of a car. If you want your money's worth, this thing is the size of a car. All right. Got a good shuffle. Look at that shuffle. Look at that magician shuffle. I don't think I can do a double lift with these. No, they stick together too much. All right. Let's find out about your crush. Find out if he's gonna, you know, should you move on? Should you move? If I see the Chariot, I swear you should move on. All right, Chalk, we're laying down the law. We're laying down the law here. This is entertainment purposes only, but if I see the Chariot or if I see the Eight of Wands, we're going with moving on. Chalk, we're going with moving on. What do we got? We got the Seven of Cups. Look. Find out. We have the Three of Swords. Oh, no, that's not good at all. And then we have the Ten of Coins. I think you should move on. But that's kind of tough because you have your crush, right? And you're talking to this person and they're interested in you and they're talking to you and all of this other stuff. But if you've already given hints, and it sounds like you have, and nothing is happening, it may be time to move on. And I say that because of the Three of Swords. Oh, look at that. She looks so sad. The Three of Swords, that's traditionally the heart with three swords brutally stabbed through it. Some decks even have blood sort of pouring out of that. I don't think the Slow Tarot has blood pouring out of the Three of Hearts. Oh, let me find it. I'm never going to find it. If it's not in the first, third of this deck, I'm not going to do it. But anyway, I mean, you have the Three of Hearts is just a negative card overall as far as heartbreak. And there you go. Look at that. It's right there. So traditionally, it looks like that. It doesn't look like a little girl sad. Anyway, we have the Three of Hearts right there. That's Three of Hearts. The Three of Swords with a heart, not Three of Hearts. Three of Hearts would be in this deck over here. But yeah, it's time to move on. You've already done the hint. You've already given them the hint. And, you know, guys aren't stupid. We're close, but we're not completely stupid. So if you've already given the hint and nothing's happening and you're not getting a response and all that stuff, the Three of Swords indicates it may be time to move on there. Ten of Coins sort of indicates that you have better opportunities elsewhere. The Ten of Coins sort of rounding this out. You know what? Let me know if chat covers up the cards and is annoying. Let me know. I'm kind of curious. Let me reduce it some. I make it big because people on mobiles, you know, you're on your phone. You're not going to be able to see that. That's really small. But whatever, I want the cards to take the main thing. But yeah, you know, sort of moving on. The Knight of Coins, again, he's interested in other people. The Seven of Cups with all of these choices. The Seven of Cups with so many choices. I can choose all of this other stuff. The Lord of Illusionary Success. But I can choose all of this other stuff with my emotions. I have all of the choices. What should I do? Apparently not choose Chalk Mystify, which needs to move on. Because the Three of Swords, you're going to end up in a situation to where you push it a bit too far. And then he's going to call the bluff. And, you know, I don't know. I really want to give you good news. I really want to say, you know, just he's gonna come over, and it's gonna be like a scene out of a movie or something. A scene out of a movie where everyone's all excited and everything goes perfectly. But I just don't see it. With that, Naked Heart. What are we talking about here? Can you post your Oracle deck video on your YouTube channel? It'll be easy for viewers to share with friends. Yes, I deleted a lot of those. Let's see. You're teaching so lightly and deeply. Oh. John and Trixie. That you know, the wording there. So Valentina still wants to know about the Sagittarius being faithful. Loves me, I'm a Scorpio. I thought I answered that already. For your honesty, I really need that. Well, yeah. Chalk, you know, I want the best for you, Chalk. I just do. I want the best for you. Mama Bear, will I ever meet and finish my life with my soulmate partner? If so, timeline? What are Denise's attentions? Oh, no. Dennis, not Denise. Oh. All right, find out about Dennis's intentions. Accountable for your journey. I can hear you speaking, but there's no picture on the screen. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm green across the board. I'm green on CPU use. I'm green on CPU temps. I'm green on network. And I am green on graphics. So we're good. Should be live and good. Find out. What was that? Oh, Amy wants to know, what are Dennis's intentions? Let's find out about Dennis and his intentions. And then we'll wrap it up. Ending soon. Ending soon indeed. No, you didn't tell me. Oh, Valentina didn't tell you. Okay. Let's find out about Dennis's intentions. With the Anna K. No, we'll do the hush. We'll do the hush. We will do the hush. Let's find out about that. Celebrity's life usually all over the media. So pick a question for the celebrity, follow for validation. Just a thought for practice. There you go. There you go. I do celebrity stuff all the time when I'm not lazy. But I am horrifically lazy. Cynthia, welcome. It's good to have you here. We're finding out about Dennis's intentions tonight, Cynthia. And then we're leaving. And then we're moving on. We're getting out of here and going back to watching TV. I've been so lazy today. All right. Find out about that. What are Dennis's intentions about moving the Hush Tarot icon off the screen? Cool. Jade, hello. How's it going? Welcome, Jade. Thank you for joining us. We're about to leave. Will we be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night and the next night and the next night, forever and ever? That's just the way we roll. You're not lazy, you're a dedicated skills worker. You haven't seen me today though. The wheel, what are his intentions? I think that Dennis comes and goes, no pun intended. I think that Dennis is here one moment and there the other moment. The wheel of fortune. When you're talking about a relationship or when you're talking about somebody interacting with us, right? We're talking about that sort of that cycle to where they'll interact with us and then they'll interact with different people or they'll have other intentions. Then they'll interact with us and then not. And a lot of this goes as far as relationships are concerned. You just run into the situation to where maybe it's an on and off again. A lot of times people will do that. They like to have where it's on, right? Where you really feel like this person's with you. You really feel like they're interested. You really feel like you're moving forward. Things are progressing, and then it's off. And now you feel like you've lost all the progress that you just had. You've lost everything that you just had. Now you're back to square one. And it's sort of frustrating. And you kind of find out about how that goes. And it's very confusing at times. And I think that's sort of what you're running into with Dennis. Brianna, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Let's see. Lottery number picks go. Yes, I did that before and it didn't work out. We're going to continue on. But anyway, yeah, it's frustrating because you don't really know what their intentions are because they're on again, off again. And it's really frustrating a lot of times. So the King of Pentacles wandering into this stable home environment. I think that they do have some true intentions. And I think that they really want to sort of get something going or get something stable with you as pointed towards the Four of Wands. That is traditionally a home card, traditionally where you're building the home. But in a lot of decks, you're actually building it. So it's a progressive movement towards that stability. It's not just instant stability where you talk to this person, you have a relationship with this person, and boom, like a Thanos snap, you have this stable environment. It's not going to be that way. It's going to be a bit of a work. It's going to be a bit of a building process. And, it's going to be sort of frustrating at times as far as that's concerned, waiting for that because you want it immediately. Everything you want in a relationship, you want it immediately. Because a lot of times we'll have a move into the relationship to where you're really anxious about it. You've been worried about it. You've thought a lot about it, more so than maybe you should. And, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You're just going to have to sort of be patient with that. But I think their intentions are pretty good. We're, again, moving into the Two of Wands, which is that domain, that crossing of the steady power, the steady wands, the steady fire element, that is going to be the match, I think, of both people. I don't think it will be a smooth thing to where everything is going to be roses and puppies, but I do think that you'll be able to match up and be able to get with the program and get things going and be more stable. But again, we have a slow roll. We have a buildup from this. We have that on again, off again. You're going to have to sort of adjust to that. That's going to be frustrating a lot of times, especially in a relationship when you're already anxious, when you're already ready. Maybe the person isn't going the direction that you want to and stuff like that. But, be patient. I think things will work out. Speaking of working out, I'm going to go work out. Work out and I'm going to eat. I'll be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. I'm here every night, by the way, 6:30 Central, as you can see right there. Every night, 6:30 Central. If I didn't get your question answered and you absolutely need a private reading, I do have private readings for $30 for 20 minutes, which is an outrageously good deal. So if you're interested in a reading to where we can sit down and chat, hang out together, talk for 20 minutes about whatever you want to talk about, get with whatever you want to get with and ask follow-up questions. I'll give you a phone number and you call me and I'll videotape it and post it in a private space where you can watch it later as well. So if you need that, that is there for you. Thank you again for being here, and I appreciate everyone watching, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. See you then.